Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Sheri, Nedal, your host. Welcome back to AfterBuzz's So You Think You Can Dance: The Next Generation. We are watching season 13, episode 11. We're going to see the top 5 dancers perform. It's also the 250th episode, and we're getting a special look at Maddie and Travis Wall. Amazing performance. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love this song.
So good. I love it too.
No one can be
Such a great song.
Right? Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back. We're so excited to talk about the top 5 today. I'm Sheri Nedal, your host. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Sheri Nedal. And tonight is the beautiful Marisa. She's joining our panel today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marisa Serafini. You can follow me on Twitter at Serafini TV.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
So, first of all, before we get into all this dancing, can we just talk about how stunning Kat Deely looked tonight?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Everything on point. Hair was on fleek. Red dress, totally her tone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
she's
like, can I have your
gorgeous.
hair now?
She's gorgeous. I worked with Kat, fortunately, for 2 days.
Did you?
One time, because when I worked on season 12 of So You Think You Can Dance, I was with
Okay.
Kat for 2 full days, and she's stunning in person.
Oh my God.
And she looked amazing tonight.
She looked like she should be on the cover of Vogue.
I know. Why isn't she?
I don't know. Anyway, hi, Kat. We love you. You looked
Yes.
amazing. So tonight started off with Tate. So basically, what I gathered from this was that they had the dancers and the mentors doing 2 performances each in their own genre, which was kind of cool because you get to see them show off what they're really good at.
Yeah.
And so we have Tate start off with Catherine with a contemporary piece. So like, we just know it's going to be amazing. Did you love it? Because I
Oh,
really enjoyed this
I
one.
loved it, and I love Catherine. She was one of my favorite dancers,
Right.
and is still one of my favorite dancers. And you know it's just going to be great because they're always going to start their episode off on a really strong performance, and they definitely did it with this one.
Right, and it was a Stacy Tukey
Daisy
choreographed
Tukey.
piece.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Met her. She's
Did
awesome.
you?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's awesome.
She's fierce. I felt like that performance was really fierce. It was about a story that they have a gift of dance together, and you know, Tate and Catherine as her mentor are obviously, they have this connection that's beyond me. I mean, it's like fate that they met through the show because I feel like they're gonna be friends forever.
Forever. And they so look alike, they could really be sisters.
They could be.
Because during the whole package, they're talking about connection and just
Yeah.
being happy to have each other. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they definitely have each other. Shoot.
Well, so last episode they did a contemporary piece together where it was like a sister thing. So I think they have
Yeah.
the same theme kind of
Going
going
because
on.
that worked.
Yeah.
That worked the first
Yeah.
time, so let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, they killed it.
Oh, love it. And even the yellow, the yellow colored dress, and
I
it's
loved
such a
it.
good song. I love Glenn Hazard. He's amazing too. But like their movements, so fluid, so on point. Like I put in my notes, so good, amazing lines.
Yeah, and I also put in my notes like they dance like they're soulmates. It's like they just are so fluid. They finish off each other's moves, and it's like I could watch them forever.
The yin to their yang.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
All right. So after that was, oh my God, Kita and Fiction.
Kita.
And it was a Phoenix and Farside choreography. So we know we're gonna love that. And so basically Kita was saying he's not gonna just bring it, he's gonna bring it. And they did some crumping.
Yeah.
Which is so freaking cool.
They
I
did it.
tried crumping. I suck
Okay.
at it. It is hard. It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard on the back too because it's
Yeah.
a lot of very violent kind of moves.
And
like-
fast hand movement.
Yeah, it's like arms and you're throwing your back. You could throw your back out doing
Yeah.
the movements. But like I liked how they had the mixture
Yeah.
of crumping and animation and locking.
Right.
Then that's hard to have a
Yes.
very smooth transition between those 3 type of dance styles all in one.
Yeah. And they did it like a battle.
Boom.
You know? Like
Yeah.
they're also like these like little soulmates, I think, the Fiction and Kita. Like it's like
They're cool.
they're just so good together. They
Yeah.
vibe off each other. I actually felt myself watching Kita more than Fiction. Even though
Really?
Fiction does backflips and all his cool stuff. I mean, Kita's just like, I don't know. It's just like he's having so much fun up there.
Yeah,
you know?
Kita's fun, and he's like a little mini fiction too. Because
Yeah.
the great thing with fiction, like he always brings personality and always has the biggest
Right.
smile. Like you can tell he's having fun, and I think Kita still needs to get up there to that.
Yeah.
You know, just having fun. He's very talented, but now he
Yeah.
has to just kind of show his personality.
Right.
But
And they did that to the
very
song All the
talented.
Way Up,
Yeah,
which I love.
all the way up.
Yeah.
That
So like
show.
I found myself kind of dancing in my seat, and like if I find myself dancing in my seat, then I know they're doing a good job, right?
Yes,
Because you're like into it.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, it's such a good song to get into, but like hard movements. I
Yeah.
mean, I was throwing out my back just watching them.
Right.
So.
No, because sometimes you say, well, contemporary is so hard, or hip hop's so much easier. But when you add, like you said, locking and animation and crumping and all kinds of different movements, it becomes really hard. It is not easy. Like I said, I've tried crumping. I suck. It is hard. Maybe if I
not
practice,
for
I could get there.
Yeah.
But it's really difficult, and I think they nailed it.
Yeah, and I liked Paula's remark too, because she said it took a lot of energy, and especially to
Yes.
keep that throughout the whole thing. Yeah, it's a lot of energy, a lot of stamina.
I love Kita.
Good for Kita.
So then we have our little tapper, Emma.
Emma, she's awesome.
Oh my gosh. So they did this really classical piece. It was all about musicality. And, I thought the technical aspect of it was really cool. Like when you just watch their ankles, like they did some move where they were kind of like walking on their ankles.
Yeah.
What?
It was painful
that?
just looking at it. I was like, oh, that's a 2-count beat in this performance, because they're walking and they're like moving in circles. It's like, no, your
Right.
ankles shouldn't bend like that, let alone tap on them like that. So good on them. I wasn't the biggest fan of the music choice.
I
for
agree.
it.
I agree. I wasn't so into it, so I found myself just watching it for technical aspects and like cool moves, but I wasn't like, I want to get up and dance.
Right. I
Right?
mean, and like I liked it, and I can definitely see where Emma was having struggles with the musicality and
Right.
getting the correct beats for it, because that felt like there was music more for a ballroom kind of dance rather than a tap. Which
Right.
is, usually tap music is like right on count, like
Right.
kind of like a metronome, but not. But like you can definitely easily
Right.
tell the beats in that. And after the first 20 seconds, I was like, okay, I kind of get the rhythm. But yeah, it was still fun to watch.
I think
and
that's what they
listen
were
to.
talking about in the rehearsal with the choreographer, that the music isn't, the tapping and the moves aren't going to match the music, and that's what is so difficult, and that's what she was struggling with, and then she finally said, oh, I got it, I can hear it. So technically, wow, I mean, that's hard. That is like, I think it was out of Emma's league, but she still nailed it, and that's what I love about Emma, because you think she's like this dancer that can do anything, and then she gets challenged, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to see her like struggle a little bit, get through it,
But at least she got through it, and like
Yeah.
that shows that she's still learning, and she's
Yeah.
still willing to not really get out of her comfort zone, but like
Yeah.
learn a different type of style and the way that she usually trains and performs and whatnot.
Right.
But it shows that like she has a lot of room to grow,
Yeah.
but she's able to adapt to things.
Right.
So like good for
So
her.
that's what I like, because we've been watching Emma this whole season, and she's that firecracker. She's like that jazz dancer, tapper, kind of like smiley girl.
pirouettes.
You know what I
over
mean?
and
And
over
so
again.
when they give her a really classy, slow style piece and she nails it, you're just like, oh, okay, maybe she can do everything.
Yeah,
You
so,
know?
I mean, they got a standing O
Yeah, they did. They got a
Everybody.
standing ovation.
for
They did.
such a slow song.
Yeah, yeah. It was really,
It was
not our
great.
favorite, but
It was great.
definitely like, I would give it, what, like an 8 out of 10. It was pretty
I'd-
damn good.
Give it a standing O.
Yeah. Standing
It was
O.
good.
Go, Emma. Okay, so then we have our cutie pie JT and his
JT.
mentor, and they do an amazing contemporary dance. They also got a standing ovation, didn't they?
Yes,
Yes.
it did.
Oh.
I'll just say, and I'll
Okay.
preface all of this, I love Robert.
Okay.
He's an amazing dancer. I
is.
love watching him, and plus he's gorgeous. But like, he's so freaking talented, and I worked with him one day, and he was just blew my mind. So like him and JTE, he's just so freaking cute.
Oh
How
my
can you
gosh.
like not
Yeah.
love him? But I think they're just so freaking talented, both of them.
Yeah.
Put it together. I love to see them win this whole thing.
Sometimes I feel like JT's so small compared to his mentor that when they're doing the lifts, I feel like he's just gonna
Just, like,
fly
whoops.
away, right? Like I don't know,
Throw
but
him off
somehow
stage.
they're strong and they keep it together, and he lands and he nails it and he gets all his moves, and you're just like, oh, JT, you're so good.
They're so good together.
They really are good together. So that was awesome. Oh yeah, their footwork was also phenomenal. And then
Pointed toes.
okay, so next was my favorite, which was Tahani doing a tribal hip hop African feel. And in my notes, I wrote, damn, that was amazing. So on point. Like,
Really?
that was, yeah, seriously, those are in my notes. I love this number. It was my favorite, maybe the favorite of the whole season. I really
Really?
loved it.
Awesome.
Did you love it? Or am I all on my own?
I thought it was fun. I don't think I loved it as much as
Okay,
you.
okay.
I put in my notes, good beat, exhausting to watch.
Yes.
But like good on them because
Yes.
I was like winded, just like heavy breathing for them. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of the music.
See, I
Like,
loved it.
I love Missy Elliott. I'm not the biggest fan of
Oh my God. See,
Pharrell.
I wanted to get up
But-
and dance to that song. I was like,
Really?
girls, let's go.
I think I was having a hard time like mixing the tribalness with
Okay.
a more contemporary song like that.
Got it.
You know.
So I think that's what I liked about it because it was different and I don't ever really see this. And so
Original, definitely.
Yeah, it was definitely original. So I think that's why I was drawn in because, you know, when you think hip hop, you think, I don't know, All the Way Up or you think of
Right.
Missy Elliott's song, you know, I don't know. But I really like this one. I like their costumes and I think Tahani brought it. You know, she always does her facial expressions and just
She always
makes you smile.
brings such attitude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like a
but
good
she still
attitude.
smiles.
Yeah.
You know, you can definitely tell she's having
Yeah.
fun.
I also think those two, her and her mentor, are like meant to be. You know, like they
Comfort's
jive
awesome.
so well.
Comfort's been here in the studio a few times. She's,
Oh, really?
She's
Aw.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
she's
you get that
super
vibe from
Yeah,
her.
she's
You know?
she's just like super real.
Yeah. So then we round off our number. Oh no, that was number 5. That's right. Okay, so we saw their first 5 performances.
Yep.
Okay, so not so bad, right?
Back to Tate, yeah.
Yeah. Back to Tate and Catherine, and then they do another contemporary piece, which we thought was conceptually well done. They had the masks going on, a little mystery.
Yeah, what I liked about this is that they actually gave all the kids their own challenge of choreographing their own
Right.
routines. I'm like, wow, that's a tall order for such young ones who aren't as experienced
Yes.
as obviously the all-stars or the actual professional choreography. But I think all of them like really did a great job.
I would have never known.
No. There are some where you're like, oh, that's sweet. But there was
Yeah.
like, holy crap, they should be choreographers. Why aren't they getting paid at
Yeah.
the choreographer
Well,
rate?
their level of dance is so above average at their age that, you know what? Why not choreograph something, right?
Why not?
They are amazing.
They know, and they've been through enough routines now to like
Mm-hmm.
learn how to train and how to count, and actually, this is
Right.
how we learn to move. So, yeah.
I actually liked Tate and Catherine's first contemporary dance that they did better than the
Better?
second one.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I kind of agree too, but it was cute because this one was more real, more serious, and wasn't as colorful.
Right.
Really in black and masks. So
Right,
it's
right,
like
right.
you're stripping of any emotions. Really, it's really just dance and
Yeah.
what you feel.
Right. True. Give it a different little spin.
Yeah.
So then we come back to Kita and Fiction. And they did popping and locking and animation. They showed different styles. Had that gold paint going on.
Yeah.
Was that distracting or was it cool?
Very distracting because his Kita's, graphic or the drawing that he had brighter clothes for what actually
Right.
became the wardrobe. So I don't think it was needed. I think I
Mm-hmm.
also put that in my notes, like yellow goldish. Was not needed. I was like, it would have been cool if it was like brighter color.
Right.
But that didn't deter from a
No,
really
their
cool dance.
their dance was on point, like always.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when they dance together, it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah,
you know?
I put not understanding the costumes, but so in sync, fun.
Yeah, it was. Did you like that one better than the first one?
I liked it than the first one.
Yeah.
So.
Me
Because
too.
this was more theirs. I mean, like the first one, there was their style, but this was like their own
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that they brought to it. They literally had fun,
Right.
and you can tell.
And it's funny because if you watch Kita's face, he's just, I guess that's the animation of it, right? Because I'm not super familiar with that animation
Mm-hmm.
style, but it just like brings it to life and it looks like they're just telling a story.
Yeah, and
You know?
Fiction's a great animator.
Oh my God.
So, It's like this is both in their wheelhouse, and that whole move where that smooth turn that like everyone's gonna try to figure out how to do. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, yeah. They were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, then we go back to JT, and oh my god, he's so cute.
Actually, before JT, we had the feel again. One Republic.
Oh yeah,
with the All-Stars.
We did. They're pretty awesome. I mean,
They're
every time you watch them, we're just
when
like,
are
oh my
they
god,
not awesome.
what?
When are they not awesome?
Yeah, when are they not
But
awesome?
I love One Republic. I listen to
Me
their albums
too.
repeatedly, obsessively. I thought it was nice. I love the colors, the blues, and it was just cool to see just 5 of them because a lot of times we'll see all of them together, but it was nice to like break it
or
up.
with their mentors.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
their
dancers.
kids.
Yeah, their next generations.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a nice breathing moment with all the kids, though.
Yeah. I like to see them compete.
But this was just like a dance that just showcased their pure talent.
Yeah.
You know, just to watch in awe.
Yeah, even in the beginning when it was the top 10 and they were opening and doing the mentor dances, I mean, they're just like amazing.
Awesome.
You know, like I'm sure something's going to get nominated for an Emmy or something,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
They always get nominated every year.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they're pretty awesome. So JT, contemporary routine, and then what did he say? He likes to boss around Robert.
yeah. And it was so funny when Robert was trying to learn, but JT was having a hard time like formulating the words or remembering a certain movement, and we learned that JT has the tendency to forget things, and then he would just walk out and Robert wouldn't know what to do. So I thought it was cute because you can definitely tell JT was trying.
Yeah, and they were in their little matching white T-shirts and what was it, baby blue plaid pants.
Plaid. Yeah.
Maybe it was just too cute. I think that's the problem with it, with this one.
At the end of it, you're just like, aw, but you don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I just remember like their cute little smiles and their turns, and I don't know. I feel bad saying it. It was a little forgettable, that dance.
No, I remember there was a lot of lifts. I felt like every 5 movements there was Robert lifting JT. Which was okay because it felt like there was, you know, they're definitely connecting in that way and they're having fun. They're leaning on each other. It's all about trust and because the song Count on Me. So it's about, you know, having each other as well. That theme still carries through. I liked it. It was a lot of lifts.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
I think I like their first dance better than their second one.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, we love JT. We know he's super cute, but I guess at this stage in the game, I want to see like hard dancing, like you are fighting for your life, like you want to win this. And I felt it was just like, I know I'm cute and here I am.
And you got to remember he did choreograph this, JT. He doesn't have,
that's
you know,
true.
I mean,
you know, props for him for doing that because it was great. Maybe that's why I was so cute, because he's so cute and his choreography is probably just so cute.
I think it would have been more beneficial if the choreographed dances from the kids were the first 5 dances.
True.
And then ended on the actual professional choreograph, because that would be the last thing in your mind.
The mentors. That's true. Yeah. But maybe that's a good challenge for them. For us to see their strength in not just dancing, but giving order and choreographing. Because to be a good dancer, you got to be able to choreograph, right?
Yeah. Or I can also understand, like, they want to end the show on a more fun note.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll give them that. It was
fun. It was cute and it was fun.
Yeah.
So then we got Tahani back doing her thing, her hip hop.
Oh, Tahani.
Right?
Popular status hip hop.
Did you love it?
I thought it was so cute, and it took me right back to high school.
Did it?
Which is really sad. Or grade school, more so. The nerd, you know, like not fitting in, popular status / nerve, you know, the totem pole of popularity.
Yeah.
That I was like nowhere near. I thought it was funny, and it was so funny to see Comfort as the nerdy, you know, the nerdy one in this.
Right.
She gave me like a Steve Urkel personality.
Really? Well, I mean, I think no matter what those two do together, they're always nailing it. For me, I still love the tribal hip hop they did first. Like, that was my favorite. I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm stuck on that one.
No, it's cool.
I still think they did a great job in their second one. And I think Tahani, you know, if that was partly her choreography, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I wouldn't even know that one was choreographed by her. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty good.
The whole no flex zone was funny. Yeah. That was a funny theme that carried through.
But don't you think the mentors are still helping them? I mean, they're not choreographing the whole thing. There's no way.
I feel like, the mentors would probably be like, hey, this move's not working. Let's try this.
Exactly.
So probably guiding them along, but letting you know, the kids take the reins on this.
You know, it's not easy. I've tried choreographing, and it's like sometimes, you know, you
Yeah.
can't think of
You're
what
like,
the next move should
nope.
be, you know? So, like, wow for them. I give them all a standing ovation for attempting to choreograph with such amazing mentors.
Yeah,
you know?
and this one got a standing up from everybody as well.
Exactly. Deserved it.
Good
job.
Honey.
Yes. And then Emma closed it out with Gabby doing a tap number to a pentatonic song.
I love pentatonics.
Right? How
They're
cool.
amazing. Like, I freaking love pentatonics.
So, yeah, I said that, you know, they're amazing together. They have high energy. It was brilliantly done. And it was really hard choreography, I think, for this one.
Emma's a drill sergeant.
Right.
So we've learned.
Exactly, right?
You wouldn't think it.
Kicking
because
Gabby around.
But that's good. And I mean, that's also got to be somewhat nerve wracking because Gabby was the most recent winner of this show. So, like, to be the kid mentoring the most recent winner, let alone an all-star.
Pressure.
I mean, a lot of pressure. So good on Emma for stepping up. Because watching this at the end, I felt like a real professional choreographer.
Yeah, me too. I really couldn't tell.
You really couldn't. No.
I feel like Emma's going to be a great choreographer and she's going to have like a dance school in the future or something like that. Like I see her doing that.
And tap's not easy to learn
No.
either. Shoot, I've done tap for years. It's not that easy.
No.
So yeah, good on Emma, and like I love pentatonics. It was great song choice.
Yeah. I actually think I like their second dance better than their first one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I like their outfits too.
Yeah.
Pretty crop
Super
toppy.
cute.
But I'm like,
Right?
all right, she's only what, 12? Let's dial back a little bit. But I thought it was great.
Yes, I loved it too. All right, so then we get a special little dance from Maddie Ziegler and Travis Wall. Wow.
What?
What was that?
Amazing.
Holy.
Holy crap.
She's wearing this like tight white one-piece leotard.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize how amazing she was. Like I know she's a judge, obviously because she's probably amazing, but I never really saw her in action. And tonight I was like, now I know why you're a judge.
Yeah, well, obviously she's built her, career and fandom from, Dance Moms, so that's where she got her start.
Yeah.
And she's been here in the studios too, but
Oh, okay.
like to see her actually like she gave the whole audience like proof of why she's there.
Yeah.
And why she's actually, judging
I'm one of the
kids
people.
her own age.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm talented.
Yeah.
And she definitely showed it. And I love Travis Wall. He's amazing as well. And I loved how he was like humbled in this. He's like, I'm choreographing and yet I'm also dancing here. I'm getting a taste of my own medicine. The moves aren't easy. He's like, and this is what I do to everybody else every week. So, so
there was this really cool move at the end. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like she grabbed his foot and then they did some contraction. And it was just like, it was really awesome. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool dance. Anything Travis does, though, was awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
know?
Anything Travis done is beautiful. You just want to like shed tears afterwards.
Yes.
I like the black and white.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
it
The
felt
yin
like
and the yang kind of
a
feel.
fight, but yet like a balance between both of them, and then the fact that white wins in the end. I'm like, yeah.
Did they get a standing ovation?
Probably.
Kind of cut to commercial real quick, I feel like.
It just kind of ended, but I
Yeah.
imagine it probably got a standing out. Cause
What did you guys think? Did you like the Travis and Maddie dance? Tell us. We want to know, right?
loved it. I didn't like it. I loved it.
Yeah, no, I loved it too. But I want you guys to give us some comments. Let us know what you thought, you know? Because, well, I don't know. I kind of wish we saw Maddie dance earlier on in the season. It's kind of like, why so
it's
late?
like, have her dance some more.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I wanted to see her. I want
'Cause,
to see her
like-
again, basically, is what I'm saying.
I love Maddie, but I feel like her commentary on when it comes to the judging aspect, I feel is kind of redundant.
It's a little lacking.
Everything she says is
Yeah.
kind of repetitive of like what the other three just said before her. It's like I get she's there and she's the same age as these kids, so it's good for these
Right.
kids to have someone else their age
Right.
to relate to who's also talented in dancing. But it's like, you know what, Maddie, how about you just dance?
Yeah.
Do something
Yeah.
that you're really good at.
What if we
Just
saw
dance.
Paula dance? Why can't we see Paula dance?
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's been a while.
Yes, please.
If you're a judge, you should dance.
Absolutely. I mean,
Right?
we should also get Jason to dance. He
And
did,
sing.
He did one performance
Okay.
this season.
Maybe him and Paula will do something on the finale,
Yeah,
right?
I would
don't
love
know.
it.
Straight up, now tell me.
Yeah, exactly. And Jason should do like one of his more recent songs.
Yeah, why not?
Special.
So,
I hope that's written
yeah.
somewhere in their contract. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
must do one performance throughout the season.
Well, yeah, because we're all like super fans of them.
Oh yeah, and they're our generation. So
Yeah.
not the
so-
next generation, our generation.
Exactly. So then, sadly, we come to the elimination. And they were pretty quick. They don't do like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're just like, and the person going home is Tahani.
Tahani.
Okay, I seriously grabbed
Yeah, you
Marissa
did. You were
because I was
upset.
in shock. She was not on our radar at all to be in the bottom 5 at all.
I didn't think she was gonna go. I honestly, I love JT, but I thought he was gonna go.
Me too.
But because Tahani had 2 really solid dances tonight,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think that she was gonna leave.
Exactly.
But I'm trying to like recall last week what if
Well,
that
so
was,
last week
mind
we
blowing.
thought JT was gonna go because he did a Broadway routine that we thought was a little slow for us, you know, and a little more on the boring side. And we just, I don't know, maybe it's one of those things where you just think Tahani's gonna be safe because she's just so freaking awesome and amazing that you would think there's no way she's going home. Maybe people didn't vote. That's why you gotta vote, because you don't
Gotta vote.
want your favorites to go home.
You can vote 20 times per person, so every
So,
vote counts.
There you go. My
But
gosh.
Tahani's gone.
I'm like, I still can't get over it.
She brought like the spice and attitude.
Yeah.
gone.
And even her mentor said the nicest thing, like, I forget exactly what the words were, but she said something like, you know, she just brings everything.
Talented.
Yeah.
And I love
she's going to do
Comfort,
good things or
Yeah.
something. Was it? Yeah.
something like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, she just said something super nice and made me tear up. And I am so sad to see Tahani go. She's going to do big things. That is not the last we're going to see of Tahani. And I don't want it to be the last because I want to see her continue. I want to like follow her career because that's how cool I think you are.
No,
you
she's
know?
awesome. Definitely talented and a lot in the making for her. I'm sad to see because like Comfort will be there every week because she's an all-star.
Right.
But like it's sad to see her and Comfort.
Yeah.
Like getting crunk.
I know.
together.
But I think maybe like in the finale they'll bring them all back. So maybe we'll get to
absolutely.
see them all dance
They always
again.
all come back in the finale, so I'm okay with that.
Yes. So let's do a little prediction for
All
next
right.
weekend. Next Monday. So we've
And
got
now,
yes.
your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So we've got our top 4 guys. We've got Emma, JT, Tate, and Kita. Who do you think is going home, Marissa, next week? Who's going to be our top 3?
Oh my goodness. All right, top 3. I want to say Kita's gonna leave.
Oh, nuh-uh. I'm feeling JT's going home.
Okay, interesting. I love JT.
I love JT too, but I think I like Kita more.
It'd be so great if JT's like the little engine that could.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
youngest, he's the smallest, and like I'm
Yeah.
so rooting for him so hard.
Yeah.
He's like the underdog that you're like,
But I
yeah,
think Kita's the
don't-
underdog because he doesn't have all that formal training that everybody does. And he's the one that's grown. And, you know, I don't think he's ever danced contemporary before or done a paso doble before. And then he comes on and he just kills it. And you, like, forget that he's a hip-hop dancer for a minute. I mean, it would be cool if it came down to, like, Tate and Kita. The super talented, you know, choreographed girl who's been in dance school her whole life. And then Kita who's just grown, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of battle it out
Interesting.
between the two. Or you can have JT against Kita. I don't know.
See, and that's the problem. Like Tate and Emma, and they're just so freaking talented.
Yeah.
Those two that like I'd be totally fine
Yeah.
if they win too. But I'm also rooting for JT because like you wouldn't really expect it from him. But I would
Right.
love it if it came from him too. So
Yeah. This is going to be so interesting. So I guess they're going to, you know, be judged on tonight's episode. So again, don't forget to vote if you
Vote.
want to see your favorites in next week and battling it out for the win. But yeah, I hope Kita stays in there. I do. You know, at least to the top 3. He deserves it.
yeah.
Tate's been my number 1 from the beginning because she's from Canada and I'm Canadian. No, but because she's
Canadian.
awesome. I don't know. I mean, they're all so good. It's kind of hard to pinpoint it. But I guess you get your favorites from the beginning. And
Yeah. It's not who's the
Best.
best dancer.
It's
who
America's
your
favorite
dancer. So you gotta remember that.
exactly. And on that note, we will see you next Monday. Oh, wait, no, it's Labor Day weekend. Guys, we're not going to be in studio next Monday, so tune into the next week. We're going to do a double episode, all right? I'm Sheri Nedal. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Sheri Nedal. Thank you so much for watching. And Marisa, take it away.
You can follow me on Twitter at Serafini TV.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.